Sammy, it really is an honour to be sat in front of you as you take on your mentoring role here at Macclesfield FC. Tell us how it all came about.
Actually, I got a call, actually a text from Jimmy, and he asked me just what I was doing. I told him exactly what my commitments were at Manchester United. He said, would I like to speak to Robbie? And I said, yeah, no problem. And it all sort of started off from there. I spoke to Danny as well, the manager, and said that I would be speaking to Robbie Savage and to see what we can come up with. Robbie phoned me every day for the last 3 days just to tell me what he wanted me to do and how I could fit it in. And I told Robbie my commitments, what I was up to. And all started from there, Bob. And I was actually delighted to get the call because Mac has been a big part of my life in management. And when I was offered this opportunity to help Danny and the staff out, I jumped at it.
I guess it is the tremendous affinity you have with the Mac fans, the Mac people.
Yeah.
Play the part too.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, every time I come back over the years, they've always been magnificent to me. And as I say, the affinity with the fans was one of the main reasons as well why I wanted to come back. It looked like this club was on its way out, and you know, Robbie and his partner came in and brought it back to life again, and it's on the upward slope. There's no doubt about it. Everything about the football side of it is run professionally, which is great at this level. So these boys here have got a fantastic chance.
Now, if memory serves me correctly, the last time you were involved in a competitive game here was back in 2000, I think against Silkmen Town.
I think that was my last game actually. But
it was, yeah. So since then, have you always harboured some sort of ambition to return one day?
Well, you know, sometimes when I left Mac and I got the Northern Ireland job, at that time it would have took a sort of a situation like that for me to leave, because I've had loads of offers over the years when I was manager of Mac here for 7 years, and I had loads of opportunities to go higher, and but I still sort of stayed. Maybe I did stay a little bit longer than I should have done, but it was because of my affinity with the people who I work with, the players who give me 100%, right throughout the years we were here, myself, Gil Prescott, Mark Lillis, Peter Davenport, all who I work with, they all give me fantastic support. And it was so hard for me to leave, but obviously I couldn't turn down the Northern Ireland job. And since 2000, Mac's been one of the results I've always looked for. And then when I found that they were on their way out, it nearly broke my heart that a club that we had worked so hard to get where it got to was just going to be through out, and that really hit me. But it's back now on the right track, which is good to see, and I'm delighted, Bob, to be here. So
in terms of the role which you're taking, give us a little bit of an insight in terms of what it involves.
Yeah, I mean, as I say, Danny's the manager, Paddy the coach. I'm here, as I say, for advice. If anything at all they want, and this is down to the players as well, who are a great bunch of lads. They've made me feel ever so welcome. I've only been here since the Bamber Bridge game. That's the first time I met them. Got a great reaction from that as well. And my role is to help Danny in any way I can. Danny's a young manager. He was a Mac through and through as a player, and he's done quite well in his managerial career at the moment. But he's still a young man. He's still learning the trade, and if I can help him in any way in certain situations right throughout the club, on the field, off the field, that's the reason why I'm here, Bob.
So on an individual level, how much will you be looking to develop all members of the coaching staff, obviously including Danny and the players themselves? Yeah,
I mean, obviously I'll be here. I've told the players that as well. Anything off the field, anything on the field, anything they want to talk about after training, I'm here 24/7. I'm here for any phone call, any time of day, night, anything at all. I'll be there for them. But hopefully, the main reason is on the training field, and anything I can help any player with, no matter what it might be. That's one of the main reasons, Bob, I'm here.
Robbie's always spoken about fine margins in the game, which is so important. How do you hope to influence them going forward for the team?
Well, again, experience. You know, I've had experience for the last few years. I've been out of the game the last few years since I left Morecambe, but I've watched the football game every weekend since I've left Morecambe. Obviously at a higher level, but I have seen conference games. I've seen a lot of conference games, and so hopefully my experience at this level as well, what I've known, and in certain situations in games where maybe a little bit of experience to these young boys especially, where I can help them on the football side, positional side, decision making, stuff like that. Hopefully that's what I'm here, where I can help them.
You mentioned being in the stands for the Bamber Bridge game on Saturday. Not a bad performance, was it?
Fantastic. I mean, it really opened my eyes, to be honest with you, how comfortable and confident we were with the ball. But it's not only about the ball, Bob. We got 3-0 up, and I know, being a footballer, being a manager, being an ex this and ex that, players automatically switch off at 3-0, thinking the game's done. It's happened to me myself, happened to me myself as a player, happened to me as a manager. What happens is they're going to get a relic and things go bang, they score a goal, early second half, things can change. But what pleased me was the reaction. Once they got that first goal, Bamber, we stepped up another gear and scored 3 more. But that's the reason, again, why I'm here. Game's never over till that referee blows a whistle. And anything can happen in 90. It's never 90 minutes now. It's 94, 95, 90, whatever. And we've got to be concentrated and make sure we see the games through, which we did against Bamber Bridge.
And just finally, we've been speaking off camera. It's 25 years since Macclesfield Town's first season in the Football League. But how
Cheers,
much?
Bob.
I know, it makes us feel old, doesn't it? Me
Exactly.
included.
Yeah.
But how much would it mean to you to help bring success to Macclesfield FC now?
It would be unbelievable if we could get success, and you know, you take it game by game here. It's got to be game by game here. But we've made the inroads now. Everyone knows about Macclesfield, probably down to Robbie and his partner, with the publicity that they've got. Everybody at this level now wants to beat Macclesfield, and it would be fantastic if we could get in, you know, take a step every season, get higher and higher, and to get them back into the Football League. I know that's further down the track, would be a marvellous occasion, but it's definitely on the right road. All we can do is try to get out of the league we're in, and do it the right way by playing right football. But it's not all about just playing right football. It's winning games is the most important thing. It's a bonus when you win and win well, but sometimes you've got to be ugly, sometimes you've got to play ugly, especially at this level. And it'd be great if we could get through, another step up the ladder next season, hopefully, and then see as far as we can go. But obviously, I know Robbie's ambitious. Football League, he'll want over the next few years. Let's hope we can get it.
Brilliant. Thanks, Sammy.
Cheers.